second place in the Premier League last season and being beaten by their Manchester rivals in Man City was not ideal for Manchester United. But today, we will take radical action and put Manchester United through the accepting every transfer offer gauntlet. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. It's been a little while, but welcome back to the Accepting Every Transfer Offer series. So here are the official rules for the Accepting Every Transfer Offer series. Rule number 1, plain and simple, we must accept every transfer offer. Loans do not fall under this, just transfers. Number 2, we are forbidden from signing any players in the opening transfer windows of every season. Number 3, obviously we can only sign players in the January transfer window. And number 4, the ultimate goal is to win the league in season number 2. That's it, let's get back into the video. But fellas, if you do go on to enjoy today's video and you want to see more of this series, make sure you support the video by leaving a like on it. Also, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. We are now only 10,000 subscribers away from 200,000, I should say. So this is our starting 11 for season 1. I've updated the squads, brought in Fred as well, but let's see who's going to be here at the end of the window. Let's see who the first transfer offers are going to be coming in for, because of course we have to accept all of them. The first transfer offer comes 4 days into the season, into the series as well. Juan Mata, £27.7 million from Borussia Dortmund. Another 2 transfer offers here. Another offer for Juan Mata. I don't want this one to go through because it's less than Dortmund's, but 25.9 million from PSG, we accept it. Then for Marcos Rojo, that's a low offer, 13 million pounds from Tottenham. God damn it, Spurs. God damn it, Daniel Levy. We have to accept that. Is it Levy or Levi? I don't know. I've never really looked into it. But regardless, looks like Rojo's off to Tottenham. And there it is. Juan Mata is the first player to depart the club. The Spaniard is off to Borussia Dortmund for 27.7 million. And Marcos Rojo is the second player to depart, off to Tottenham. Transfer offer for the club captain, Antonio Valencia. Arguably one of the best right backs in the Premier League, if not world football. It looks like the Ecuadorian is off to Juventus with Cristiano Ronaldo for £19.8 million. Well, that went through pretty quickly. Antonio Valencia, officially a Juventus player. And another transfer offer here. They're coming in thick and fast, but Galatasaray want Luke Shaw, and the young Englishman, more than likely, off to Turkey. We're losing all our defenders. Ashley Young this time. Spartak Moscow, 8.2 million. That's actually a generous offer. We'll accept that one though. And another transfer offer for Luke Shaw. Spurs, 11.7 million. Will he be joining Rojo there? Burnley coming in for Sergio Romero, the Argentine, 11.1. Will he be joining the club from Turf Moor? We'll soon find out. Just our luck that Luke Shaw stays in English football and goes to Spurs for less money than he would have for going to Galatasaray and leaving English football. That's frustrating. Ashley Young off to Spartak Moscow for £8.2 million. And Romero is officially off to Burnley for £11.1 million. Again, Galatasaray coming in for one of our players. This time it is for Jesse Lingard. The 24-year-old, £25.7 million. Would have liked a little bit more money for him, but rules are rules, we accept it. And Jesse Lingard does what Luke Shaw didn't. He makes the move to Galatasaray. Best of luck, mate. So literally just as I've been recording, the news has come out that Ajax have signed Daley Blind, and then I advance and see that Besiktas want to sign him, and this is someone that we need to get rid of. I want to keep the realism in terms of the start of it. I mean, I brought in Fred, and I've made transfers all around. I know you saw Cristiano Ronaldo in there for Juventus earlier, so we will accept £14.5 million from Besiktas for Daley Blind. And of course, the one guy I want to sell, the transfer talks break down, so Blind is staying with us for a little while, but Barcelona coming in for Marcus Rashford. £33.5 million. An absolute bargain here in the long-term picture. I hope this one falls through. So £117 million worth of player departures in this first window. The Rashford deal has not gone through yet, so hopefully that means we get him till at least January. But Juan Mata, Rojo, Valencia, Shaw, Young. I feel like there was other players. Yeah, there was. There was Romero, other players leaving the club as well. So a very busy window. Our squad's looking weak. We're going to have to go in for a new right winger come January, but overall no superstar players lost. I'll see you guys on the 1st of January. Oh, and then if you look to the top, Rashford's transfer talks broke down, so that's exactly what we want. Here we are on the 1st of January, and we are in 3rd position, so we're ahead of Man City, who are down in 13th. Spurs and Chelsea, top of the pack. I mean, our ultimate goal is to win the Premier League in Season 2, so not super concerned about the results this season, but it's always nice to check in and see how we're doing. So, I was analysing our squad and thinking, where the hell are we going to improve? And the obvious position was right winger. We needed a new right winger, so there's only one option. When you've got about £300 million to work with, there is only one option. You spend virtually your whole budget, £214 million. I don't even care if I am overpaying, because we have just brought in Lionel Messi from Barcelona. This is a dream for a lot of Manchester United fans, so take it in, look at it. Who knows whether it will ever happen in real life. I mean, I wouldn't have said that Cristiano Ronaldo was going to move to Juventus, but that happened. A lot of crazy things happen in the footballing world, but Lionel Messi, in this video, has signed for Manchester United for £214 million. It's taken 8 days into January, almost a third of the January window up, to get a transfer offer. It is Marseille coming in for Phil Jones, which we will accept, £14 million. And we bring in a brand new right back, needed to upgrade after Valencia left. So we bring in Joshua Kimmich from Bayern Munich for £50.2 million. So Phil Jones's transfer talk with Marseille have broken down, so it looks like we get to keep him for a little while longer. He has been linked with United for a very long time, but we pulled the trigger and bring in Sergej Milinkovic-Savic from Lazio. The Serbian joins us here at Old Trafford for £62.8 million. And a transfer offer comes in for Marouane Fellaini. It looks like the Belgian is going down to the Championship to Swansea for £12.2 million. So a lot of Manchester United fans and football fans in general often debate whether Fellaini is a Manchester United quality player or even a Premier League quality player. And it's clear to see that Fellaini believes he is a Premier League quality player, because he's not going to Swansea. He does not want to go down to the Championship. No, we don't need this. This one better fall through. Barcelona offer under David De Gea's value. For some reason it says his market value is lower than his normal value, but this is going to be real bad if we lose David De Gea. 92 rated David De Gea. Please don't go to Barcelona. Please don't go to Barcelona. Fellaini turned down Swansea, but with Marcus Rashford, we're going to accept £36.3 million from Swansea City. Wouldn't it be quite ironic if he turned down Barcelona, but went to Swansea City? God damn it, Barcelona. Damn it, David De Gea. £68.9 million for David De Gea. And this is on deadline day as well. So we now have 9 hours to try signing a replacement for David De Gea. We're not going to be able to replace him. He's the best goalkeeper in the world, at least overall wise. But let's see what we can do. Fortunately, we don't lose all of our decent players. Marcus Rashford's staying at the club. Alright, we've gone ahead and brought ourselves in a brand new number 1. The World Cup Golden Glove winner It is Thibaut Courtois, £60 million from Chelsea. Welcome to United. Transfer offer for Matteo Darmian, £7 million from River Plate on deadline day. We will accept it. This feels like the transfer window of broken down transfer talks. Darmian going nowhere. So a pretty busy window for us. 4 big name players in, 1 big name player out. Messi, Kimmich, Milinkovic, Savic into the club with Courtois. De Gea out. This is what our squad looks like. Need to fix it up and put Courtois in there, but let's see how we finish the first season. So we have missed out on the Premier League title by 6 points. Tottenham do go ahead and win the league. Chelsea behind us by 1 point. We play Champions League next season, but I'm not mad about second. We finished second this season in real life, so I'm hoping we can go ahead, get some new players in, hopefully not get Messi bought by a club or Courtois or any big name player, Lukaku, Pogba, and hopefully we can complete the challenge. Fulham, Crystal Palace and Cardiff City all relegated. In the FA Cup, we were eliminated by Manchester City, unfortunately, in the round of 16. In the Carabao Cup, we were eliminated by Chelsea in the quarters. And in the Champions League, we were eliminated by Juventus in the semi-finals. So that's the end of Season 1. Fingers crossed we don't lose Messi and the big name players, but let's see if we can complete the challenge with Manchester United in Season 2. Barcelona coming in again for Marcus Rashford. They tried to get him last season, couldn't get him. Are they going to get him this time? We'll find out. Well, there it is. Marcus Rashford leaves us here at the start of Season 2 for £42.9 million. And we get another transfer offer. This time it is from Roma for Chris Smalling, £18.3 million. We have to accept it. Leipzig coming in for Andreas Pereira, an unlikely transfer offer, but £23.5 million is a fair transfer offer. So many transfer offers coming in. Phil Jones into Milan, £15.7 million. We accept it. Watford, Ander Herrera, £30.3 million. Again, a lot of big offers. I'll accept it. I mean, I say that like I have a choice. And there goes Pereira. He is officially a Leipzig player. So, the duo of Phil Jones and Chris Smalling have both departed the club for Italian football. Not too often you see English players in the Serie A, but best of luck to both of them. Ander Herrera off to Vicarage Road here, £30.3 million. Matteo Darmian, another one of the players that has almost left a few times, but now, will he be back to his home nation of Italy? Bologna, we're about to find out. It seems like the prospect of going back to his home nation of Italy was too strong for Darmian. Accepted almost instantly. He's now a Bologna player. Daley Blind, however you pronounce his name. Hopefully we won't have to pronounce it many more times because he'll most likely be a PSG player. Another transfer offer for Blind, this time from Bayern Munich, £12.7 million, accepted. Blind chooses Bayern over PSG, and that is now who he plays for. This is a player departure we do not want going through. Barcelona, why are they always doing this to us, Barcelona? Eric Bailly, one of our key players, our key defender, £38.8 million. Please fall through. So no news yet whether Eric Bailly will be leaving us, but it looks like we'll get to keep him until at least January. But Rashford, Pereira, Smalling, Jones, Herrera, they will all not be joining us. Same with Blind, all those players. They're gone for £151.5 million combined. This is our starting lineup, so still a pretty strong one, but let's see what we can do come January and what sort of a position we are in. Eric Bailly's talks broke down. Get in. So it's been an interesting start to the season so far. We sit in 3rd place. Need to start converting some of these draws into wins, however, because that's been the big reason why Burnley, surprisingly, and then Spurs are ahead of us. So we need to have a big transfer window, hopefully bring in some world-class talent, but more importantly, not lose any world-class names in our starting 11. Transfer offer here from Valencia, £8 million for Timothy Fosu-Mensah. We're going to have to accept that. A big name player here. We needed a new left back after we lost virtually our whole left back stocks. So we've gone ahead and brought in David Alaba for £58.6 million from Bayern Munich. So we needed a new centre back, and I thought Spurs are winning the league. They're our biggest opponent at the moment, so I thought let's weaken them and strengthen ourselves. So they've gone ahead and signed Toby Alderweireld for £30 million. And it looks like Timothy Fosu-Mensah is going nowhere. His transfer talks have broken down with Valencia. Transfer offer for Joe Riley, Frankfurt, £1.8 million. I'll accept it. It's not really going to make much difference for us. Marco Verratti will be joining us here at Manchester United. Just thought we could do with a little bit of a boost to our midfield. So the 89 rated Italian will join us from PSG for £87.8 million. And Joe Riley will be going nowhere for the meantime. His talks with Frankfurt broke down. So we haven't had any players leave the club, surprisingly. It's so weird how historically there's so many more offers at the start of the season than there is in January. But we improved our squad immensely. Alaba, Alderweireld and Verratti in. Our squad's looking real nice, but will we be able to win the Premier League title? Let's go and find out. Let's see if we complete the accepting every transfer offer challenge with Manchester United. Get in there, fellas. We complete the challenge. We win the accepting every transfer offer challenge with Manchester United. Yes, we lost a lot of quality talent, but we replaced them with substantially better players, and for that, we win the Premier League title. 9 points clear of Manchester City. Spurs finish in 4th, so we really wiped the floor with them in the second half of the season. And not that it matters, but Southampton, Sheffield Wednesday and Aston Villa are all relegated down to the Championship. But I am quite happy with this. What a result it was. Not that it really matters, but we'll take a look at the other tournaments, and the FA Cup was very disappointing this season. And the same deal with the Carabao Cup, eliminated in the round of 16 to West Ham. We managed to make it to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, where we were eliminated by Arsenal. But fellas, that is how we will conclude today's video. If you enjoyed today's episode of the accepting every transfer offer series, make sure you leave a like on the video and let me know using the comment section if you want me to do more challenges with this series. I haven't posted many videos from this series in a little while, so I'm excited to see the response on this one. Make sure you scorpion kick that subscribe button down below, however, if you are new around here. But most importantly, fellas, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I am out. Peace.